We're back. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Yeah, sometimes the live gets reported, and you got to start all over. All right. Let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move it along. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start this up.
One at early stages after the Dobbs decision came down told me with tears, she was with her husband, about how only when she developed sepsis did she receive emergency care. Only when she developed sepsis did she receive emergency care. And now we know that at least 2 women, and those are only the stories we know.
All right, we're back.
Here in the state of Georgia, died because of a Trump abortion ban. One, and we heard about her story last night, a vibrant 28-year-old young woman.
Welcome back, ladies and
She was
gentlemen.
ambitiously
They're back.
And they described such an extraordinary...
All right. Let's go straight to the chat. All right. So you heard how Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. All right. Yeah, they're trying to report. You never know what's going to happen out here. Good morning, Queen Morgan. Good morning. All right, let's go straight into the box. All right, any Trump supporters out there or any mutuals? Let's go. Let's hurry up. We only got a little bit of time left. All righty then. Yeah, sometimes you gotta shut things down in order to preserve the platform. All right. Why can't I open up the box? Good morning. All right, all righty then. Yeah, come on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. My box has just disappeared. Hold on. Oh, yes. Let's see. Well, let's see. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Okay, there we go. All right. All righty then. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Do we have any Trump supporters out there that are ready to speak? Oh, well, I'll bring up Nutty real quickly. Hopefully your connection is working, Nutty. How are you doing, my good friend?
I am doing well. What's going on, my friend?
All right, your connection is actually working a lot better today.
Yes. So, listen, I know the kingdom has missed me. And I've missed.
How do you know that?
Because people DM me, where you at? What's going on? They miss seeing me in Zeus's live. So there's that. But I just had this wonderful breakfast, so I'm feeling good on a Monday because I had a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I had cat sausage links. With the dog hindquarters.
Really?
And had some Saison sprinkled on that. So yeah, I had a good breakfast. So
you had all that this morning?
Had all that this morning. I had all that this morning in the buffet.
Where you at? You over there in France? Where you eating like that at?
Yeah, South Dakota.
Oh wow! Oh
wow! In South Dakota.
Wow, they got good food out there.
Man, listen, y'all got to come to South Dakota. Like South Dakota is where it's at.
I don't know about that. I don't, Miss Cam. Thank you. I don't know about that, but I'll take your word.
Like there ain't no black people here, but South Dakota is all that.
Wow.
So I just came in to say hi because I missed the kingdom. It's good being back in my space.
Yeah.
I know the kingdom has missed me. See, they miss me more than they miss you, brother.
Well, that's open. That's open to interpretation. It's subjective. Cut it out.
No, it's not subjective. It's not. But I'm glad to see you. Now, I don't know why in the world you just got flagged for.
I don't either.
For playing Donald Trump's words. So TikTok, do better. It's apparent by now you go after black creators.
You think so?
Listen, I'm gonna tell the truth, and what?
Shame the devil. Lord have mercy.
Because the type of lives that we see on this platform on a daily basis, the lies, the mis and disinformation, the back and forth, the fighting, when it's a white creator, y'all do nothing. But when he plays what came out of someone's mouth that is not mis or disinformation, y'all get all up in your panties and you flag them. So that's why this app ain't gonna be around too much longer.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Nutty, what they put in that breakfast? Seriously?
The truth. In that leg quarter of the dog that I just ate, there was a whole seasoning of what's called truth. Truth and not giving a damn anymore. So if y'all want to take me down, do it.
Lord have mercy, Nutty. You came back too strong. You came back way too strong.
No, Zeus, see, listen. They hate you. They hate you. Number one, you don't have the complexion for the protection.
That what they say?
When you're out here speaking truth and you shaming that demon, that devil, you are going against their belief system.
Now that's true.
You're going against their belief system.
Oh, well, I'm trying to help these people get out of their cult. And that's what we got to do.
Well, see, that cult makes money for TikTok. That cult makes money. And when you dabble into their pockets too much, they're going to shut you down.
Nasty.
They're going to shut you down. Because they know, just like the MAGA demons, they know the truth. But it's all about money for them.
Got it.
It's all about money. So, with that being said, I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
I'm glad to see that you didn't just shut down and go away, that you came back. Because that's what it's going to have to take. You just going to have to keep coming back until they permanently say, you know what, you're done.
Well, that's why we keep it clean over here, all right? Well, we hope it doesn't get to that, but
keep it clean, but yet you still got flagged.
Ain't that something?
So how is keeping it clean a benefit to you?
Well, it could have been a lot worse. I think I'd have been in a lot more trouble if I would have just, never kept it clean. You never know. But, that speaks volumes to the issue, right? It's clear that Donald Trump's rhetoric clearly is a violation of the community guidelines. It's Donald Trump, though. A person running to be president of the United States.
But you see your shirt that you're wearing right now, Zeus?
Mm-hmm.
What's the majority shade on your shirt? If you were that complexion, you could say whatever you want and nothing would happen.
Oh, my God. Well, listen. I would hope that's not the case, my good friend.
But see, you're not
Rick. Thank you.
You're the complimentary.
Maybe it's because the one of the H's, the handsomeness. Thank you, Rick. Oh my God. Maybe it's the handsomeness.
Well, we know that's a lie. So, but we're gonna just move right past that one. All right, we're gonna move right past that one.
Lord have mercy.
So maybe it's just the fact that you do tell the truth. And you know what? I never thought I'd say this.
Miss Cam, thank you.
But you're getting flagged for telling the truth. Let's make sense of that. That's hard to unpack.
Yeah.
That's hard to unpack. So telling the truth gets you flagged. It gets
well, maybe it's that, but I would also imagine, right? We're shocking a lot of these Trump supporters as well, right? Because when we get
Nikita didn't. Sorry, Zeus, but I have to. Nikita Banana, you better go sit down somewhere. Zeus,
what happened?
Zeus is not very handsome.
Oh, wrong, Nutty. Quit being a hater, Nikita. You're right. Let's go. She knows. She knows that. Listen, you don't hate the player, hate the game, Nutty. You know how this works.
Oh, I would never hate the player. I love you, brother. You're my brother.
Well, it sounds like.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth.
It sounds like a lot of hate, though. I'm gonna be honest, because
You know what? I ain't got nothing but love for you, brother. Nothing but love.
All right.
Listen, I just want to say hi, brother. Keep it up. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't let these MAGA demons get to you.
Oh, they're not.
And keep doing what you do.
They're not. I'm glad that you are doing okay in North Dakota, though. All right. And come on back, brother. All right. Seriously.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up to Nutty Professor, my brother. Thank you all. I try to be as handsome as possible. I seriously do. All right. Who do we got out there in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen? Put a 1 in the chat if you are a Trump supporter. and you believe Donald Trump is the best thing since sliced bread for this country, all right? Bring whatever you believe is well, look at all of you saying Zeus is hot. Thank you all. Kimmy, thank you. I know, Kimmy, you even know it too, huh? Any Trump supporters out there? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a Trump supporter. Trump is God. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, let's bring that one up.
He can't go live.
Of course they can't.
George can't go live.
You know, it's always the problem. You know, these people that, you know, they can't ever build a platform. That was hilarious. That guy sitting there going, just give me 500 followers. Could you guys help me out? Like, help me out, get some 500 followers so I can grift for my black wife. Like, I mean, what is going on?
Yeah.
What's going on with people? That's what I want to know. What is going on with you people? We are not going to help you build followers. If you can't do it on your own, you're lazy.
Yeah. Put it to work.
I'm just kidding.
No, they need to.
TikTok.
Yeah.
These people are dumb. But I was just curious if I wanted to speak to the women out there.
Oh, we might have somebody up here, Shay.
Cool.
Somebody said something about Harris doesn't have enough experience and is too liberal. Jeff.
Oh, wow. That's negative, but okay. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Are you
Jeff.
Now, Jeff? What's going on?
Jeff?
I don't know how to do this.
I can hear you, Jeff.
Hi. Just say hi. How are you?
Jeff.
What's the question?
Can you come closer to the microphone?
What's the question?
What was it?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead and take it, Shay, real quick.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You requested up, Jeff?
Well, I brought him up.
Oh, you brought him up.
Yeah, because he said Kamala Harris has too little experience and she's a liberal.
Way too liberal.
Huh?
Most liberal in the Senate when she was in there.
What? More than AOC and...
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Where do you get that information from?
I don't know what the group is that does grading of it, but it's, you know, I don't know its name.
So why is it bad to be liberal?
Because liberal is a euphemism for Marxism.
No, it's not. What the fuck? That's a new one. That's a new one.
It's not a new one.
It is. As a historian, I have never heard that, but Marxism and liberalism together. What?
Today's liberalism. You know, liberalism used to be meant keepers of liberty.
Yeah, they fight for people's liberties, for people's freedoms. That's why I'm proud to be a liberal.
Well, the liberals in our government do not fight for liberal.
Oh, really? What do they fight for?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
You probably don't. Go ahead.
Okay. You gonna let me finish?
Well, Jeff, and I want you to know, Jeff, I'm monitoring what you're saying, right? And I'm comparing everything you're saying to the fact that you're still supporting a dictator. But please continue.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's come back with a question to you. How is he a dictator?
Well, he wants to be a dictator, Jeff. We never said he is a dictator.
Why do you say that? Who told you he wants to be a dictator?
Can I give you my answer first? Well, you know that guy, Mike Pence. You know who he is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it turns out Mike Pence has gone on record and said Donald Trump asked him to place him above the United States Constitution.
No, he may have said that, but that's a stupid thing to say because it's not true.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you what Trump was asking him to do on January 6th was not above the Constitution, and it wasn't above the law.
Okay. Well, Donald Trump has also said he'll be a dictator for a day, but I want to go back to January 6th.
What was that about? What was he talking about?
Who?
Donald Trump.
What? Wait.
For a day.
Jeff, what part of the country are you calling in from?
Who gives a shit? Answer my question.
Can you not curse, buddy? Seriously, I'm trying to answer your question, but I'm trying to gauge where you're at in terms of your ability to understand things.
Okay. Oh, my intellect. I see.
Yes, because
I live in Louisiana. I've been working in New Jersey. Before that, I was in New York State. I'm all over.
I get that. Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do is harness as much brain power as you can for a quick second, and let me ask you a serious question. Do you believe you know more than the Vice President of the United States of America?
I believe he was lying because he's a political animal. I am not. I actually care about my country. He just hangs on to his job each year.
So that was a yes or no?
Yes. I started off with yes.
So you believe you know more than the Vice President of the United States?
The one we got now for sure, but if you were talking about Pence, yes.
You know more than Kamala Harris?
Oh God, who
really?
Does?
How many bar exams have you passed? How many law schools have you attended?
Well, none.
Exactly. So I don't think you know more than Kamala Harris. I'll just say that.
And she doesn't
hold a flame to her intelligence, sir.
Anything my expertise. So what?
Yeah. Well, I would think you would
hold
just
on.
Have to at least
Keep going, Shay.
That Kamala Harris is an intelligent woman, correct? You can at least say that. You may disagree with some policies or whatever, but to go at her for being intelligent, I don't think that's a good angle.
Well, it's strange. You think
contrary to it's contrary to the facts, sir. She is an intelligent woman. People can be intelligent, and you don't have to agree with them, but they can be intelligent, right?
Yeah. Also, intelligence doesn't speak to motive. I think she's just selfish and will do away with the country to rule it.
What?
Burn it.
That makes no sense.
Go over the ashes.
That makes no sense.
You're right, but here she is.
Thank you.
All right, we're back.
Jeff, you really are not making any sense. Yeah, he's totally rambling. Exactly. I'm
all. So
you are.
So Jeff, I'm going to jump back. I'm sorry, Shay, where you were at, but
No,
Jeff, I'm going to have to go ahead and just say what's really happening. You don't know anything, right? For you to sit here and say you know more than the Vice President of the United States, it makes absolutely no sense, and you know that's a lie. You didn't sign any paperwork. You didn't go through any background checks. You've done zero campaigning. So where are you getting your information from? You get classified documents? You get that information, Jeff?
Do you think she's honest?
I think, yes, I believe she's honest, but you didn't answer my question. Are you getting access to classified information? Do you have access? Say the answer is no, Jeff.
Not currently.
So you don't have a clue what Kamala Harris knows, and you sure as heck didn't know what Mike Pence knew.
Did you know that Kamala Harris, when she went over to visit...
Nope, that's a lie. You're going to say something about Putin, aren't you?
And which part was a lie?
Never went to visit Putin.
Jeff, I know what you're thinking before you even say it, Jeff. Come on now.
Easy, Zeus.
Easy.
We can complete his sentences.
Jeff, here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. And I think you might be a great person in whatever dark part of the country you're in. You should not be believing Donald Trump at this point when you have all the information you have. You have a smartphone. But it's not making you smart. What's the problem?
That's just a condescending, dumbass kind of thing to say. Now, I'll tell you what. You say you want to have conversations, but you don't.
I do.
Every time I make a point, you go condescending, and then that skank next to you laughs. I mean, I don't see
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm a what?
What did you call Shay?
Who gives a shit?
Wow.
You're a grumpy old man, aren't you? You're like this grumpy old man. What the hell? Nobody's insulting you. Why you got? I'm a married woman. Been married 27 years. Why you calling me a skank?
See, Jeff?
You don't like because you don't agree with me. See, that's where the name calling comes. That shows how fragile you are. You're extremely fragile, sir. That you can't have an intellectual conversation with people that you might disagree with on policy. So then you got to start calling us names. That shows where you are. It shows your intellect, sir. None of us have called you a name once.
That's actually not true.
How have I called you? What did I call you?
To get together all my intellect together. What part of the country are you from? I'm trying to figure out if you're smart enough to even have it.
What?
Let's just.
I'm from Texas, Jeff.
What's that?
I live in Texas. I'm from Texas.
And I'm in California, Jeff.
Yeah.
Are you intimidated? Does that scare you that
No.
you're talking to people that are not inside of this cult that you're in, and we're giving you very clear answers?
You're not getting any answers to any questions at all.
Well, here's okay.
What was I going to say about Putin?
You were going to say something about how she spoke with him and it didn't work, and now we have a conflict over there.
I wasn't going to say that at all.
What were you going to say?
Oh, but you already knew that, I thought.
Jeff.
I was going to say that she went over to Poland, and what'd she do? She says, "Oh, we're going to make." I'm sitting here losing.
Goodness gracious. Jeff, I just wanted to say this to you, all right? Number one, stop it. You're too old to be believing everything Donald Trump says. You know he's a liar, right?
I think he went to war when she said, "We're going to put them in."
That's what I just said you were going to say. Let me ask you the serious question, though. You know Donald Trump is a liar, correct?
Yeah, but he's killing a million people.
Huh?
Who?
The war was caused when we turned around and told Putin, or she did, in fact, that we're going to have them join NATO.
Oh yeah. So okay. So let's go with this frame. So you think somebody saying something in a speech is what caused a problem, right? Absolutely. So would you agree that Trump making a speech and telling people to go down to the Capitol and fight like hell, you can't get your country back, do you think that caused the insurrection or attempted insurrection on January 6th?
That's not what he said.
That is exactly what he said, sir. Oh, okay. So Kamala Harris talking about NATO didn't cause Putin to start war? I'm just trying to follow your line of thinking that someone's rhetoric could actually cause someone to do something. Or can Putin think on his own, just like y'all say Trump supporters should take responsibility for their own actions? Shouldn't Putin take responsibility for his own actions?
He did.
Not that somebody suggested for a country to join NATO, that would have done that?
Because all of a sudden then NATO just keeps expanding.
Good. It should. That's fantastic that NATO's expanding.
So Jeff.
That's a good thing.
Jeff, where do you get your information from? And I'm being very serious.
Well, let's see. I'm a prolific reader. I watch news.
What news?
One of my choices.
What news? You're a prolific reader and you're watch the news. I take it you watch a lot of MSNBC?
Absolutely not. I have.
MSNBC. Maybe CNN?
No.
Oh, crap. Shay, what's left?
Well, I think OAN went belly up. They don't exist anymore, but I bet that was one of his sources.
Well, let's see. I shut off. What'd you say? LAN? What is that?
OAN.
OAN.
One American Network. I think it was One American Network, something like that. Newsmax, I assume, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And would it be safe to say Fox?
I can't even get.
Oh, did you get a phone call?
Newsmax and Fox. Jeff?
Yeah, you got a phone call or something.
Jeff, we're gonna have to go ahead and cash Jeff into the.
Yes. Bye, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff. We're gonna cash you into the lake of fire. All right, and do better, Jeff. Obviously, you've been let down. He ran because he knew he was getting exposed. You're not a prolific reader, all right, and you don't question anything Donald Trump says. So that tells me you're in a cult, Jeff. And this one's for you. Let's give him a round of boos and shame. Goodbye, Jeff.
Silence, you MAGA Damon.
All right, Shay.
Yeah, well, that was fun. My goodness. Yeah, so I was real quick. So I was curious if the women in here would like to know what Donald Trump could do for us, because he said in Truth Social post, women are poorer than they were 4 years ago, are less healthy than they were 4 years ago, are less safe on the streets than they were 4 years ago, are more depressed and unhappy than they were 4 years ago, are less optimistic and confident in the future that they were 4 years ago. I will fix all of that and fast. And at long last, this national nightmare will be over. Women will be happy, healthy, confident, and free. You will no longer be thinking about abortion. TikTok, friendly words here. For educational purposes only, TikTok.
Tell him, Shay.
It is nowhere, because it is now where it always had to be with the states. Vote for the people and powerfully extended. He goes on. And at the very end, he goes, I will protect women at a level never seen before. They will finally be healthy, hopeful, safe, and secure. Their lives will be happy, beautiful, and great again. I don't know about y'all, women, I am going to vote for Donald Trump because I have changed my vote, because I am so sick of being depressed and unhappy. And I'm thinking that he'll come in and all of a sudden I'll be farting out rainbows. I am so excited to join this.
Wow.
That's it. He won my vote. What about
wow.
you? Anybody? Y'all ready?
Anyone believe that? He single-handedly caused all those problems.
Yeah. I mean, I just sit here and go, who believes this guy at this point? The insanity. I'll fix it. And like, he'll call up Zelensky and Putin and they're going to be best friends. They're going to be high-fiving because he's going to give him a phone call. He said he's going to get in and be dictator for one day because that's all he needs. He only needs 1 day. And he's going to frack. And he's going to drill, baby, drill. And all of a sudden, everything is back down,
50%. Did you hear that one guest come in my box? Trump's going to lower your energy bill by 50%. How?
Yeah, that's interesting. Meanwhile, he can't even help his own stock prices, his own company. They're at $12 now. So 12. It's insane to me. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting, ladies. So, he's wanting to step up and help us. I thought that was funny. But it's just, I don't understand how people are believing this man anymore. I really don't. I don't know why you believed him in the first place, but he is losing his mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely losing his mind. Crying every day is my beautiful little baby Trump picture. And anyway. Okay.
Well, he's going to keep crying because we're going to keep steamrolling these Trump supporters all the way into oblivion. All right?
Yep. Absolutely. Yes, we are. Well, thanks for having me up, Zeus.
You're welcome, and thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up to the beautiful Shay. No lies detected. Look at all the love. Look at all of the support. All right, put a 1 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a Trump supporter, listen, we only got a little bit more time left. Hopefully we can get one quick conversation, and then we are almost out of here. Put a 1 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we survived getting flagged. All right. I'm gonna see if there's any women out there who support Donald Trump and believe he is the best thing since sliced bread. All right. Well, they don't want to come up here and talk to me real quickly anymore because they know what's going to happen. They know what's going to happen when they talk to me. They're going to just end up embarrassing themselves. All right, all right. Who else is Millie Matt? Put a 1 in the chat if you are a Trump supporter and you believe Donald Trump is going to come rescue you from whatever suffering you may be going through in your life right now. Put a 1 in the chat. All right, please put a 1 in the chat because we don't got all morning to do this. No, I don't block them. No, I don't block them. No, we just put them in straitjackets until they get in the box and tell the truth. All right. All right, so listen, ladies and gentlemen, obviously we have what I called cleaned. We've ran a clean operation this morning, it seems, all right? Jeff, I hope wherever you went, you get out of that cult that you are in, all right? Because time is ticking and you don't got much time, all right, to get this thing figured out for yourself. A lot of the Trump supporters out there, they know Donald Trump is slipping in the polls. They know his fundraising numbers are in the toilet, right? They know this. Donald Trump isn't speaking like he's a victor. He's speaking like he is a loser. All right. And his supporters, they're running out of hope. They're running on fumes. And so this is what we get now. All right. I see a Trump supporter in there. Oh, hold on. Who is this? Who is this? Susan, I sent you a guest request. Please come up here and profess to us how much you love Donald Trump and why you love Donald Trump so much, Susan. I don't get it, Susan. What is it? His stock price is at $12.56. Susan, what is it about Donald Trump that just keeps you going back to him? The well is ran dry. Where's Melania? This is what people I know are saying. They're going, where's Melania? Where is Jared Kushner? All right, we know he got that $2 billion. He's been mighty quiet. Why is his stock price, why is it tanking so bad? I mean, Susan, do you see what we're talking about, Susan? Come up in the box, Susan. We don't got all morning to do this. All right, Susan and Trump are losing. Tinkerbell, you think that Melania is with the pool boy? Now that's wild. Why would oh, there he is, Sir Puff. I was wondering about you, Sir Puff. How you've been handling all of this bad news about your Messiah. All right, I'm looking in the chat, for one last conversation with a deranged Trump supporter. No. Sir Puff is struggling, yeah. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a Trump supporter. All right. You're a Trump supporter. Yeah, back then, back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, these Trump supporters, they used to go, oh, I can't wait to get into the box and profess my love to Donald Trump. Now, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to get in the box and profess their love to Donald Trump anymore. Greetings.
How are you?
I'm all right. Where are you from?
Me, I'm from Virginia.
Virginia. All right. And you support Trump?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Who do we have here? Oh, there's only one. Why do you support him?
Things were much better when he was in.
Like what?
Things were affordable.
Give me an example. What things?
Just in general.
Give me an example. Because, there's a video out here, J.D. Vance going into a store the other day. I used to get eggs a lot cheaper under Donald Trump, but the eggs were actually cheaper in the video he was posting. So I'm confused about what was cheaper. The economy's doing great now. All right. I mean, inflation's right around where we need it to be, right? 2.5%. Unemployment is low. I mean, we survived. We survived. I would say probably a dangerous situation, right, in terms of our country with Donald Trump at the leadership.
Well, things are just better when Trump was in.
I just can't get with that. If you can't give me a specific thing that I could go look up, then it's just like you're just basically telling me a fairy tale.
I live in reality, sir. I don't live in fantasy land like everybody else.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Why do you sound like you're 56?
They're just...
you smoke? Oh, you got a cold. Oh, okay. Yes. I mean, you sound terrible. You sound terrible. You may have contracted something. You been vaccinated? You might want to get vaccinated.
I already took it. I'm going back for my flu shot too.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't know what to make of it, but you're not able to give me really any.
Maybe if I do some research, I could come back and get with you another day there. So.
Yeah. And really, I gotta say this to you, right? I'm concerned about you. You might want to get things right before you take your last breath on this planet. All right, and get out of that cult.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your morning. All right. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, these Trump supporters, it's really looking bad out there for these Trump supporters. Wow. Some people are saying you think he's faking it. Somebody said that was Snuggles. Whatever it was weird. It was weird, right? What things were better under Donald Trump? Things. Okay. Give me an example. Things. That could mean a lot of different things. So yeah. I as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've done a live. We've gone down. We've came back. We've been vetting Trump supporters all morning, and there is still not a Trump supporter out there that can provide a solid explanation for why they continue to support a convicted felon who's been found liable for SAing women, all right, and committing fraud and been impeached twice. There is no coherent reason a MAGA mind can come up with to justify supporting Donald Trump. And even their worst criticism of Kamala Harris, their worst criticism of her pales in comparison to the things Donald Trump has done. You want to talk about things, the crimes Donald Trump has done and continues to do. I think it was a Logan Act violation this weekend when he was meeting with those gentlemen from Qatar. And you know exactly who they are. So yeah, listen, Tiffany Speaks, go ahead, come up here real quick and send us out of here before we get up out of here, all right? Come on up here. You've been very, very so kind to Zeus. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you, Zeus?
I'm all right. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you too. I think at this point in the game, we know that Trump ran on 4 promises, right? And I think those promises were, if I'm not mistaken, infrastructure, repeal and replace Obamacare, lock her up, and the last one was the border wall, and Mexico was going to pay for it. And there was not one thing that he kept his promise on. Now, Joe Biden, on the other hand, ran on 3, and he got all of those accomplished. One of them was infrastructure, and he got his things done and things Trump. So usually when I look at a candidate to vote for a candidate, it's somebody that is going to not just bring me good, but for the country, because that person represents the whole country. And when you have somebody that, first of all, I don't even care if he had good policy morally and dividing a country so badly and getting this country stirred up in chaos, that would be a deal breaker number 1. And I saw that in 2016 when he started campaigning. He was just so divisive. So for me, that I can't do that. And if I look up policy, I don't think there's one thing a Republican in my 50 years has ever passed that's helped me. I'm not wealthy. I'm middle class. My husband and I together make about probably around $150,000, $160,000 a year. Taxes wise, with all of our write-offs, we used to get between $10,000 and $13,000 back. We get now around $7,000, but we owed for a couple of years and had to pay like a car payment every month for taxes.
Wow.
So there isn't one good thing for me that came out of Donald Trump, but I can tell you I got the rest of my taxes. Biden, they did something so that the rest of that could be forgiven.
President Biden did.
President Biden, Dr. Bills. So they took those off the credit. My credit score's up, which means I can do a lot of things.
Let's go.
I got for the first, I think even this year we did too in the summer, right? We got cards in the mail. If our kids got lunches at school or reduced or free, they sent cards over the summer, a good amount too. Was like $300 and something a month. I mean, there's other things I can't exactly remember, but I think there were like 5 things I could say that that impacted my life that Joe Biden did.
That's beautiful.
You know, and my husband's a general foreman for an iron company, and they were starting to get slow on work, and now infrastructure's going, going crazy over here. So they'll have work for a long time.
See what I'm saying?
Which is great. So
tell them.
That's the kind of stuff that I would want to see. But other than that, now that I'm 50, I got to think about my 5 kids and my 7 grandkids.
Yeah.
And for their futures. And as far as women go, I don't know if people realize this, but most recently they were trying to pass a bill in Congress where you could not vote if you're so they were wanting, Trump was wanting the Republican Party to do a government shutdown if they didn't pass this piece of legislation, which would state that we would have to match our birth certificate with our license. So I'm married. So my last name wouldn't match my birth certificate. That would mean I couldn't vote. And it's really basically saying that women can't vote is what that gets that thing all started,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't realize what you're voting for somebody that hasn't passed anything in your favor. If you're not wealthy and you weren't that 1%, he didn't pass one policy that helped you. I don't care if your grocery bill was a couple $100 less. That's because he didn't have to do anything for a couple of years. Yeah. But if he did a great job, it wouldn't have been where it was at when Biden took over. I remember them talking about us being in a recession. About 6 months into COVID, they were saying we are going to be in a recession. And I saw it because everything was closing up. Stores were going out of business here in the town I live in. And I thought, it's going that way. So many people were on unemployment. People couldn't afford anything. And literally, we did not hit that recession. I don't think that Trump supporters realize where we would be right now had Biden not have had the experience economically to get us back up and to be the #1 country to recover from COVID.
Amen. We
are in a really, really good, we're very fortunate because we could have been in a really, really rough position. So, and Biden was also, when I remember this same thing when him and Obama took over and was worried about that. I was losing my house. I just bought a home in 2007.
Wow.
My home went from $490,000 to $232,000.
Wow.
Because of that housing crisis that we went through. So I had to short sell my home. I just skirted out of that. And then the economy, we were going to hit another recession. And
I gotta move it on, Tiffany. All right, because I gotta get up out of here. But listen, it was a pleasure hearing from you.
Well, I was almost done. We pulled out of that because Biden spearheaded that economy. So, people need to take a look at really what they're voting for.
I agree. And you know what? That's why it's very important that, folks like yourself continue to get the message out here in terms of how President Biden and Kamala Harris's administration, their policies, have actually had a direct impact on folks like yourself, regular Americans. All right, instead of this nonsense Trump is talking about, I'm going to lower your energy bill by 50%, knowing that that's not going to happen, knowing that, like you said, he never kept any of the promises that he made in his previous campaign. He never did. All right.
Yeah, and I don't see how he would do that. What's he going to call up the grocery stores and ask them to lower their prices? That just isn't. That's not going to happen.
He's going to recruit his supporters to engage in his underhanded schemes. That's all Trump is capable of doing. He doesn't know how government works, nor does he even care. All he cares about is getting revenge and getting even. All right. But I do got to wrap it up.
Zeus. Yeah, all right. I know it's time. It's time. It's a little after 9. You have a great rest of your day, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Tiffany Speaks, No Lies Detected. Unfortunately, I got to wrap it up. It's been a great show. We bounced back. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, same Zeus time, same Zeus channel. All right, you all deserve a round of applause for helping keeping the show exciting, engaging, and entertaining. Seriously. Don't worry, I'll be back. Maybe pop on. I might do a Closet of Truth later. You never know. Where I'll hear other things. But I also want to give a special thank you to all the panelists, subscribers, gifters, and moderators. Oh my goodness. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. But we also got to get one final round of Booze and Shame. And this goes out to all the Zeus haters out there. These are not just my haters. These are also your haters. These people get on TikTok day in and day out and promote misinformation and disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin. They promote evil, misogyny, bigotry, xenophobia, hatred, all kinds of criminality and corruption on behalf of their orange cult leader, Donald J. Trump. Trust me when I tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, these folks are the worst of the worst and the scum of the earth. Let's give them our final round of Booze and Shame. We are out of here. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your morning. Change your mind. Follow it without a sign. What a great show! Thank you, Rick! Jesus hidden from your sight. Voices echo in your brain. Loyalty that leads to pain. Blindfold on and live. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, Trump supporters, don't start acting like you're all tough now. It's a cult, it's a lie. It's a cult, it's a lie. Can't you see? Open your eyes. Hey! Break the chains, cut the ties. Yay, thank you. Before it's too late, realize. It's a cult, it's a lie. Can't you see? Open your eyes. Hey! Break the chains, cut the ties. Tell them heaven. Before it's too late, realize. Hey! Promises that never stick. Empty words, a dirty trick. Feeding anger, thank you. It's time to change before too late. Rise above, break the mold. Hey! Shadows fade, light unfolds. Liberate your mind and soul. It's a cult, it's a lie. It's a cult, it's a lie. Can't you see? Open your eyes. Break the chains, cut the ties. Before it's too late, realize. It's a cult, it's a lie. Bag, thank you. Twisted Chick, love you. Tinkerbell, love you. Little Miss Know-It-All. Absolutely, TikTok rocker. Yes, get out there and vote, ladies and gentlemen. Keep checking your registration. They're trying to do some sneaky stuff, but make sure you get out there and vote for Kamala Harris. All right, seriously. We got to get her in the White House to save our democracy. Right, Miss Cam? Break the mold. Find your voice, let truth. You're voting today, Lisa. Great job. That's what I like to hear and see. Liberate your mind and soul. It's a cult, it's a lie. Hey, DJ Kitty Cat. Open your eyes. Break the chains, cut the ties. Tanya, stop it. Realize it's a cult, it's a lie. You don't even want to vote for Donald Trump. Open your eyes. Break the chains, cut the ties. Before it's too late, realize. Bye bye, MAGA. Bye, MAGA. Bye, MAGA. All right, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Stay safe out.